The firestorm began with Meghan's own kin. Her father, Thomas Markle, dropped a jaw-dropping claim in a 2023 interview, alleging Meghan had frozen her eggs years ago, long before Prince Harry entered her life. Her estranged brother, Thomas Jr., went further, asserting she underwent a hysterectomy during her marriage to Trevor Engelson, her first husband from 2011 to 2013. If true, these revelations shatter the narrative of Meghan as the biological mother of Archie, born in 2019, and Lilibet, born in 2021. These aren't random trolls. They're her family, airing allegations with chilling specificity. Thomas Sr. claimed Meghan's egg freezing was a pragmatic move in her 30s. Common in Hollywood, but costly, with storage fees running $8,000 to $9,000 monthly. Her brother's hysterectomy claim, if accurate, would mean she couldn't carry pregnancy. Together, these assertions raise a haunting question. How did Meghan, a mid-tier actress with modest earnings, produce two royal heirs years later? The internet hasn't let this go, and neither will we. Meghan's finances during her Suits days add fuel to the fire. Insiders estimate she earned about $7,000 per episode for her role as Rachel Zane across 108 episodes, with total screen time barely reaching 138 minutes. Hardly a starring role. After taxes, agent fees, and Hollywood's high cost of living, could she sustain egg storage at nearly $100,000 annually? Ex-users speculate she couldn't, suggesting her eggs may have been discarded due to unpaid fees, a common outcome for lapsed contracts. If she also had a hysterectomy, as her brother claims, natural conception or pregnancy would be impossible. Yet by 2019, Meghan was presenting Archie as her son, followed by Lilibet in 2021. The math doesn't add up, and skeptics are circling. Was surrogacy involved, or something more deceptive? The absence of clear financial records or medical confirmation leaves a gaping hole in her story, one the public is filling with suspicion. Meghan's pregnancy appearances are a lightning rod for doubt. Unlike Kate Middleton's candid baby bump moments, Meghan's were tightly controlled. No raw, unfiltered shots exist, just polished images with her signature oversized coats. Then there's the infamous moon bump footage from a 2020 hospital visit during strict COVID-19 protocols. In the clip, Meghan's belly appears to shift unnaturally as she squats, sparking claims of a prosthetic. Ex-users dissected it frame by frame, noting its odd folds and lack of organic movement. "That's not a baby bump, that's a costume malfunction," one post quipped. The hospital setting raises red flags. Maternity wards in 2020 barred non-essential visitors, yet Meghan, with a camera crew, waltzed in for what critics call a staged PR stunt. Hospital policies were ironclad. How did she gain access? The lack of explanation, paired with the moon. Bump's unnatural look fuels theories of fakery. If she used a surrogate, why not disclose it? If the pregnancy was fabricated, the implications are seismic, eroding her authenticity and public trust. Archie and Lilibet's public sightings deepen the mystery. Unlike typical celebrity kids, captured in candid hugs or messy moments, the Sussex children appear stiff, almost staged. At a June 2025 Disneyland outing, already mired in PR stunt accusations, observers noted Meghan's interactions lacked maternal warmth. In one clip, she holds Lilibet awkwardly, avoiding eye contact, while handlers hover. Ex-posts remarked, "She's posing, not parenting." Disturbing chatter emerged from that trip. Was the Lilibet seen in a blue dress on day 1 the same child? In a red dress on day 2? Subtle differences in height and hair sparked wild speculation of stand-in children, though no hard proof exists. The kids' faces, often blurred in Meghan's curated Instagram reels, add to the opacity. For a couple decrying media intrusion, their selective sharing, polished but distant, feels performative, not protecto. The children's birth records are another puzzle. Reports surfaced that Meghan's royal title was removed from Archie's birth certificate, then reinstated, a move experts call irregular. In the US, royal titles aren't legally recognized, yet Archie and Lilibet's documents list them, prompting confusion. Insiders claim US immigration officials, baffled by the titles, sought clarification from King Charles, a rare diplomatic tangle. Why the inconsistencies? Standard births don't trigger such scrutiny. Harry's push for HRH titles for his children, despite Queen Elizabeth II's pre-2022 ruling against titles for non-working royals, adds intrigue. Sources say Charles relented, granting the titles in 2023, a decision critics call a PR capitulation. If the kid's lineage is questionable, why did the palace comply? The silence from Buckingham Palace suggests either ignorance or complicity, neither of which bodes well. Meghan's public behavior fuels skepticism. In interviews, her responses about motherhood are oddly flat, lacking the visceral warmth of most parents. During a 2024 Archewell event, when asked about Lilibet's milestones, she pivoted to vague platitudes about cherishing family. Ex-users called it rehearsed, not real. Her defenders argue she's guarding privacy, but critics see a deeper disconnect, as if she's playing a role she doesn't embody. Her father's lament in a 2023 interview. "She's not the loving daughter I knew," cuts deeper. He described a colder, more calculated Meghan, a stark contrast to her maternal image. Even allies notice her performative gestures, like the Disneyland reel's forced smiles. As one ex-post noted, motherhood should feel natural, not like a Netflix production. Why orchestrate such a deception? Theories abound. Some say Meghan saw royal children as leverage, securing her place in history. 2 heirs with HRH titles tie her to the monarchy indefinitely, amplifying her brand's value. Others argue it's about narrative control, crafting a perfect family to bolster her post-royal empire. Her as-is lifestyle brand, floundering amid mockery, relies on her relatable mom persona, a persona now under siege. The timing of distractions, like her viral twerking video in June 2025, aligns suspiciously with renewed motherhood questions, suggesting a tactic to shift focus. But unlike Kim Kardashian, whose fame thrives on spectacle, Meghan's royal ties demand authenticity. Faking a pregnancy or using surrogates undisclosed isn't just PR. It's a breach of public trust, especially while wielding the Duchess title. Harry isn't a bystander. He's championed the kids' titles, posed for curated family shots, and backed Meghan's narrative. His memoir Spare painted him as a protector, yet his silence on these allegations speaks volumes. Is he complicit in a charade or unaware of a deeper truth? Users lean toward the former, noting his shift from press-hating prince to media-savvy partner, calling paparazzi when it suits their brand. "He's not duped, he's directing," one post claimed, his demands for royal perks, titles, security, website bios, while decrying the monarchy's constraints, mirror Meghan's contradictions. Their joint hypocrisy, from privacy pleas to staged photo ops, erodes credibility. If the allegations hold, Harry's role could tarnish his legacy as much as Meghan's. Buckingham Palace's mute response is deafening. No denials, no clarifications, just a bio on royal.uk listing Archie and Lilibet as Harry's children. Why tolerate a potential scandal? Some theorize Charles fears exposing a cover-up, risking the monarchy's image. Others say it's pity for Harry or a bid to avoid legal battles. But silence isn't neutrality, it's enabling. As public trust wanes, the palace's inaction could ignite a reckoning. The internet is relentless. Ex-posts dissect every frame, from moon bump folds to Lilibet's Disneyland dresses. Polls show Meghan's U.S. favorability at 23% in May 2025, down from 60% post-Oprah. Comments like, "Stop using your kids as props," reflect a shift from curiosity to contempt. Even fans waver, with one ex-user sighing, "If she's lying about this, what else is fake?" The allegations aren't proven. No clinic leaks, no whistleblowers. But the dots connect. Family claims, financial gaps, suspicious visuals, and evasive behavior. If Meghan used surrogates, transparency could have diffused the storm. If she faked pregnancies, the deception is monumental. Rivaling royal scandals of old Meghan and Harry's brand hinges on authenticity. Yet every move, Disneyland stunts, twerking videos, title tussles, screams artifice. Their Archewell Foundation, Netflix deal, and as is brand falter as public goodwill evaporates. Stripping their titles, a growing parliamentary push could sever their royal lifeline. If the truth emerges, the fallout could dwarf their past dramas, exposing not just a couple, but an institution that looked away. What's your verdict? Are these claims a vicious smear, or a truth too big to hide? Could Meghan and Harry clear the air, or are they too deep in the charade? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear. If this mystery's got you gripped, smash that. Like button and subscribe for more unfiltered dives into royal intrigue. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. The truth, like a moon bump, might just slip out.